we are taking a deep dive into something I've been excited to get my hands on, the brand new GameSir G7 Pro, an official Xbox licensed controller. As always, I'll give you my genuine thoughts because when it comes to controllers, it's not just about features on paper, it's about how it actually feels when you're in the middle of a game, pulling off clutch moments. So, what exactly is the G7 Pro? Well, it's GameSir's new flagship tri-mode wireless controller designed to work across platforms with a premium build, advanced technology like 6-axis gyro, Hall effect triggers, TMR sticks, long battery life, and deep customization through their Nexus software. And the best part, it's officially licensed for Xbox, which means no compatibility hacks, no third-party issues, just pure plug-and-play reliability whether you're on Xbox Series X, Series S, Xbox One, PC, or even your Android phone. Before we get into how it feels and performs, let's start with the unboxing experience, because GameSir has really nailed that premium vibe. Inside the box, you'll find your paperwork and quick start guide, which is standard, but then you're immediately hit with some nice bonuses. They've included 1 month of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which is such a good deal if you're picking up this controller for your Xbox or PC. You also get a high-quality braided Type-C to USB-A cable, which is sturdy and long enough for wired play. On top of that, there are 2 spare D-pads, so you can swap them depending on your preference. They've even bundled a 2.4 GHz wireless dongle for PC gamers, and my favorite extra, a charging and docking station so you don't have to fumble with cables every time you need to recharge. And of course, sitting proudly in the box is the controller itself, the G7 Pro. Honestly, for around 7,200 rupees in India, that's a pretty loaded package. Now let's talk design, because when I first picked this controller up, the word that came to mind was premium. The matte finish feels smooth but not slippery, the textured grips keep it secure in the hands, and the ergonomics are spot on for long sessions. It feels sturdy, robust, and definitely not cheap. The color I have here is Mac White, which has this clean, futuristic vibe. But GameSir also offers a Shadow Amber version, which is darker and more aggressive looking, and even a special Wu Chang Fallen Feathers edition. I'll admit I was eyeing that special edition, it just looks next level. What's really cool though is the detachable face plate. It's held on magnetically, so you can swap it out for different colors or styles. When you remove it, you get a look at the transparent circuit board underneath, which just screams a gamer aesthetic. You can even remove the side grips to reveal the rumble motors, and the D-pad is swappable too, so you can customize the controller to your liking. It's the little touches like this that give it a unique personality. Now let's break down the buttons and sticks. The layout is the familiar Xbox style with XYBA buttons, but these aren't just regular plastic caps. GameSir has used optical micro-switch buttons, which feel faster, more responsive, and way more durable than standard ones. The joysticks are their MagRes TMR sticks, designed to give precise performance, lower power consumption, and an ultra-long lifespan. They've also got a 1000 Hz polling rate on PC with both wired and 2.4 GHz connections, meaning they're insanely responsive. And most importantly, they're anti-drift, which is such a big deal in a world where stick drift ruins controllers. The D-pad also uses micro switches and it feels crisp and tactile, great for fighting games or platformers where precision is everything. You've got the usual Xbox home button, start a select screenshot, and a mode switch button at the bottom. Then we move to the triggers, and these are something special. They're Hall effect analog triggers, so they're more accurate and wear resistant. But GameSir added trigger stop, so you can flick a switch and instantly change the travel distance. Need quick snappy shots in shooters? Flick the stop for short travel. Want full range for racing games or flight sims? Flick it back. That flexibility is a gamer's dream. Above the triggers, you've got micro switch shoulder buttons, again with a textured finish for better grip. And right above them, GameSir sneaks in 2 mappable macro buttons, labeled L5 and R5. Flip the controller around and you'll find 2 more pedals, R4 and L4. These can be mapped to any function you'd like or locked if you don't want them. This gives you serious customization options, especially for competitive games where having quick access to extra inputs can give you an edge. Now let's look at connectivity. This controller is called Tri-Mode for a reason. It supports wired, Bluetooth and 2.4 GHz wireless. The 2.4 GHz dongle is perfect for PC, giving you that stable, low latency connection. Bluetooth is super handy for Android gaming, and wired is what you'll be using for Xbox. It's super versatile and switching modes is as easy as flicking a switch on the back. And that brings us to features. This thing is stacked. It has a built-in gyroscope for motion controls, which you can map through the Nexus software on PC. So if you're into gyro aiming, this is perfect. It also has 4 rumble motors giving you immersive feedback while gaming. And the charging dock, it's sleek, functional and practical. It even has a little compartment where you can store the 2.4 GHz dongle. Plug it into your PC with a Type-C cable, dock the controller, and it pairs instantly every time you pick it up. No fuss, no repairing, just pure convenience. Now let's talk about the actual experience of gaming with this controller. I tested it across platforms. On PC it felt snappy and precise, especially with the high polling rate. The sticks were smooth and accurate, and I love the clicky feel of the buttons. On Xbox it just felt natural, like a first-party controller but with more features. And on Android, the Bluetooth connection was solid. Pairing is straightforward. Hold down the pairing button, wait for the blinking light, and you're connected. The controller even remembers your last device, so reconnecting is effortless. I also need to highlight the GameSir Nexus software for PC users. This is where the G7 Pro really shines for customization. You can remap every button, adjust trigger sensitivity, tweak dead zones, fine-tune stick curves, and even change rumble intensity. You can also set up macros for the extra buttons. It basically lets you build the controller around your playstyle, and for competitive gamers, that's a huge advantage. So here's my verdict after spending time with the G7 Pro. This is a premium controller, no doubt about it. From the design to the build quality, from the versatile connectivity to the insane level of customization, it's clear GameSir wanted to deliver something that stands toe-to-toe with first-party controllers, and maybe even outshines them in some areas. For around 7,200 rupees in India, you're not just getting a controller, you're getting a whole package. The dock, the dongle, the spears, and the bonus Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. That's insane value. If you're looking for a single controller that can handle Xbox, PC, and mobile gaming with premium features like Hall effect triggers, anti-drift sticks, swappable faceplates, and deep software customization, the G7 Pro ticks every box. Honestly, it feels like the kind of controller you buy once and stick with for years. So that's the GameSir G7 Pro, my review and first impressions. I'd love to know what you guys think. Could this replace your current controller? Do you think the special editions are worth it, or would you stick with the classic Mac White? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'll be replying to as many as I can. As always, if you enjoyed this review and want to see more in-depth looks at gaming gear, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a future video. Thanks for watching guys, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.